What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. Got relatively straightforward missions ready to go. A raid and a hardened target mission here should hopefully be reasonable. Gonna wait until anarchists can come back from wound recovery and then use these missions to make a little bit of cash. Gonna go ahead and delay this legwork here as ultimately, I want to wait until I can get 2 at once. Once you're in the late game, you can basically always hit delay on 1 and get 2 proc gen legworks at the same time. So ideally, you kind of stack that one up. And that way you get double value out of Underworld Hub tokens, and the sequencing just kind of goes nicely. So again, we'll get you back. Great. Got you ready to go. One thing I didn't do, I forgot to do, apologies, was get all of my gear ready. I think what I'm going to do is simply have you wear nothing and swap you out for the War Machine. I think you should probably have the shotgun. We'll give you... I might give you the new blade. I haven't thought about it, actually. The new razor is potentially stronger than the other options, but I think I still want to grab active shred where I can, so let me grab highest gear level, and I'm going to have you park the nano edge. Probably going to give you the neo razor, actually. Without even reading it, I'm just pretty sure it's good. And then, yeah, I'm going to give you the upgraded nano edge. I'm going to give you this, and then I don't... And then, oh yeah, you need combat drugs, so... Looks like I gotta buy some. Okay, we'll grab a smoke grenade, and then I need to buy more VCAPs. Let me do that real quick. I can't afford very many of them, so I'm just buying a couple here. Apologies for the delay of action here. And then as far as weapon mods are concerned, I guess... Yeah, you don't have any weapon mods on your stuff right now, but you can grab accuracy on this one, and... Looks like we're fine otherwise. This seems reasonable enough to me. Yeah, whatever. This is probably okay. Didn't really read the stats here, but it's probably fine. It'll probably be pretty reasonable. This seems like a decent enough weapon to run, so who knows. Either way, we've got a mix of a stealth crew and some damage here. Have pretty weak device disabling with the Cyber Knight and Vanguard the way they are. Librarian... Right, you're supposed to be parked, and Anarchist comes in. Okay, this is the team, putting our new Knee Razor to effect, and otherwise, I think I'm not going to replace the SMG with the pistol. Happy with what I've got. Hopefully all goes well. Let's raid. Remember, we're here on our own dime. Let's make it profitable. We'll get everything we can from the lockboxes. We don't have everyone to take down the Matrix host. That's fine. This map tends to be relatively awkward because of how closed in it is. I think one person can solo this box, and then otherwise our team goes this way. Looks like the opening enemy set is relatively weak, though I don't know if anyone's going to be ambushing me. Let's see, you're going to turn my way, and right now you're 20 meters out. If I stand here, yeah, Tiger might have some risk here. And then you're turning somewhat toward us, though I believe you wouldn't... You actually might see the corpse. I don't know what other people are doing, so I gotta kind of do even more look-aheads. Yeah, okay, so a lot of people are running that way. You're gonna be in my way. You would turn alert... What's your vision range? If that's the edge of your vision range... Okay, you looks like you can see 20 meters then. No, it might just be 18 still. Okay, if you can see 18 meters... Yeah, about when are you 18 meters away? Roughly here? Yeah, okay, so once you're about here, you'll see us. But right there. Which that would trade line of sight with Ada, and that guy would turn alert. So we're actually in a really awkward spot where there's nowhere great to stand, unfortunately. And I still want to start left if I can, or at least like go kind of left through the middle here. That way we can kind of branch out and grab all the boxes. Alternative is to go for as many kills as possible. That will give us bonus influence, although influence for our gunrunner is not all that valuable. I could, yeah, this is awkward in a lot of places. Tiger would probably be able to use Refract to get a little bit of coverage here. Make this a bit less bad. And then... It might just be Refract on this guy, and then ambush this dude, and... Actually, you know what it's really going to be? It's going to be using Lure. It's going to be luring these guys all the way and ambushing this dude. That's going to be the play here. And... Yeah, I think we have to let him move first. So, and I don't know what you're doing, but it's probably going to be okay. So, okay, with Lure, I think we have what we need. You're going to go drag these guys all to the same spot, which is not harassing me. He'll turn around during your next turn. That's going to be okay. For funsies, I might throw Refract here so that you can't see anything. Although I'm tempted to also knock this down. So I might actually go to here. I've got to pretty far up to jam kit this, unfortunately. And also, you're going to eventually see me, but I can use tools to get around that. So yeah, okay, the play is go here. You don't hear me yet. Jam kit this. And then I'm going to throw Refract down somewhere like this, which should let my team do a reasonable job of coming in and ambushing you afterwards. This should work out okay. I don't think I'm really griefing here. Obviously, she can't do much of anything, but that's going to be okay. A couple of guards get woken up for being nearby. A lot of guards woken up for being nearby. That's just kind of how the game works right now. Keep waiting till your job is done. Remake goes near the end. You coming closer is actually fine. I think we can have the ambush work here. That seems like a... Well, depending on action points, we might be able to ambush as well. I'm actually not 100% certain anymore. Stuff is loud, and... Yeah, the primary thing is just stuff is loud. Okay, so if I go in like this, I can easily slash slide into both of you, but I won't be in range anymore of attacking this guy. So I think the play has to be... And you're going late as well, which is going to make things kind of awkward. So you three are all moving, but none of you are looking the right way to really threaten me. You're going to hear footsteps. Okay, I can silent Stalker to get close. And then what I'm going to do with that, because again, the only one who is going to move are all looking the wrong way anyway. So I'm not worried about it. You're not going to see me. Yeah, you're not going to see me. So I'm silent Stalker. I'm going to get to here. You're going to see me. I don't care. I'm going to attempt to kill you with claws by doing a basic strike and then doing the rest afterwards. We'll see how that goes. Good enough start. I'm debuff. It's not a big deal, though. There's my 2 AP hit. Went pretty well. That means the claws are ready to go. Decent enough first hit. You probably die to strike 3 unless I get really unlucky. Nice. Didn't get real... Well, I got a glance, but it was still good enough. And then my AP is a little light, which means I'm not in range to power slice you. So I've got to wait and see what everyone else can do reliably. I think tox-cutting this group makes a lot of sense, of course. As well as getting a good hit on that guy, but we don't know all of our abilities yet. It's probably going to be a Venom Trap to buy a little bit of space. It's easily tox-cut this group, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's just so much all at once, so... Yeah, if I go here, Tox Cloud likely gets what I want. I can go a bit more aggressively even. Go all the way up to here. That's a little bit tight on Venom Trap range, maybe, so... I'm like... I think it kind of is what it is, though. I think the Tox Cloud's too valuable to miss. So... I'm going to go up pretty far. We Tox Cloud the crew. If I aim it like this, we can't walk through the middle with my own team. But I think catching this guy is worth it, so I'm going to throw it here. They're all going to be -2 initiative. If I go like that, I get spotted potentially. If I get this far up, do I get a Venom Trap? I think it'll probably reach, actually. Yep. Okay. There's some free damage onto you. Now, there's potentially concern that I'm too exposed here. Now, you're going to walk forward on your turn, but you guys are all going to walk around. So I'm thinking, do I need another lure to make this all work? Because you've all had your turn now. But I can just simply throw lure down again and keep you all busy, which I don't hate. And I also might throw Pinger and drag an extra person in there, which is also probably decent. This seems worthwhile to me. I'm going to drag you all again. I'm going to Pinger to drag you all there again. Someone else is going to show up now. I think that is fine. Based on your patrolling, you're not going to see anybody. Anarchist is safe, and we're all behind walls, so this all seems fine to me. You're not getting toxed, but that's okay. You're doing nothing for your turn, which is good enough for me. If I slash slide in, I don't think we have what it takes to finish everything else off. I will see what Remake can do first. Yeah, all you can really do is SMG. I don't think that's good enough. You've got to make sure this is not too close to your vision cone, but I think for now I'm okay. And if I crouch... Yeah, if I crouch, it's totally fine. I guess there's some concern about you. but I think we'll be okay. If I'm here, I'm not worried that you're going to see me. I'm not worried that you guys are going to see me. And I can put a new refract down if needed. And only person who can hear the SMG is you. And even if you turn and see me, it's going to be... You have to walk up 10 meters to see me, so I'm not going to be too worried about it. I think it'll all be okay. Quiet enough to not get heard. That's great. Yeah, I'm not going to have you do anything either. Don't get too close, of course. I think parking you, turn off snapping, somewhere around here, bank to initiative, because why not? I'll be easily outside your vision cone. I'll stop here. It's fine. Okay. Tox Cloud hits everybody. Venom Trap hits you. And they are sending Boto the Brute Wayne to intercept what we sent out there. So Boto, way over there, is going to walk to right here. If he goes this way, he'll probably get toxed. If he goes the other way around, he won't. Didn't think about the camera spotting me. That's a little unfortunate. I think there's a decent chance that my knight and my... Yeah, I think these guys duo this, no problem. So I think I actually want to go for attacks here because they're not going to see the corpse right away. And no one else is close enough by. So if I just go like full auto SMG, I have pretty good shred chance. Only got to shred once, and I think Anarchist can take this down afterwards. Although if I fail, I have to use a lot of AP to move things around. But like I really think Anarchist is the damage here, so I'm just going to go for it. It's a small risk, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, that kind of sucked. Please shred. You did not. That kind of sucks. Downer helps, though. Buys me some initiative, which isn't going to be enough no matter what, actually. So if I really screw up here, I'm going to give myself some evasion. But I'm pretty sure Anarchist is going to be fine here and get what she needs. Alright, let's see what Beta does. Beta could threaten me. That would make things bad. You are walking my way, but are you walking fast? There's still stuff in the way. We're ducking. And you saw a corpse and that's it. Not a huge problem just yet. You rolled really high and above Remake on Initiative. That's actually pretty scary. Let's see. I can spend 2 AP to get to you. But is that good enough? So I can crouch to here, and it's no big deal. If I were to run, you would see me every time, and again, have really good initiative, which is definitely scary. I can use Refract to buy even more time, though. So I think, you know, the worst case scenario isn't too bad. This kill, of course, is mandatory. Let's go ahead and Power Slice you to get your armor. That is a lot of damage. You are definitely dying to something. I feel like we should save the AP and just hand blade you. Down you go. Great. If I wanted to run toward you, I could make a few AP, but not a ton. There's a good chance the rest of my team has decent damage here, so for now we can wait for everyone to waste their turns, and then I believe Anarchist can get a decent shot at ambushing this. And yeah, if I run, I have at least 2 AP, possibly more. Don't have Power Slice, but we can make it work, I think. So for now, delay down to 10. Yeah, see, I want to know what you're doing, which is nothing. They're all just going to keep walking right there, which is fine. You're in there, which is nice. That works for me. And they're just going to hang out, take some damage. They don't refresh the duration of the poison, so all I'm doing is really making them lose a turn. Okay, so how worried should I be about you being at 24? So Vidon doesn't have any crowd control. Well, I guess he has Morass, which is only something. If she fails, it's really bad, right? If she can't get this kill, you're going early and have full auto and everything is really bad. So yeah, so let me what are the other possibilities then? Because Vidon's really far away and functionally gets at most Venom Trap, and that's not good enough. He could Morass. He could probably get to around here, throw Morass down. That probably hits. Tiger, if Tiger is right around here at the edge of the wall, she will have railgun accuracy, right? Because railgun is, I think, min-range 20-ish. Yeah. So she can basically get 1 railgun shot from stealth. He can walk up here and get Morass, although they're going to turn from the railgun shot, and we are potentially not winning hard on initiative. But she can railgun and then, like, throw down the vision blocker. That's kind of half decent. I think we can make it work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to yield to 8. I'm going to have Vadon... Yeah, if he runs all the way up to here... Actually, if he runs to here, he'll have it, right? Morass is going to kind of block me. But I think I'm easily in Morass range, and I easily have Venom Trap as well, for if it goes badly. And I'll basically yield and be like, I'll go late. So, yeah, Morass is guaranteed. Someone can grab this, and it's not even a big deal. Like, they'll get debuffed once, then it's fine. But Morass makes this kill pretty easy. I think I can Slash Slide and Basic Attack all in the same turn. And then I still have Venom Trap if absolutely needed. I could also, for funsies, Disorient. Like, if I go a little short, and I start with Disorient, I can see if Morass is going to work, and that makes my job even easier. Let's start here. This seems fine. Someone will be sent over there, by the way. But yeah, for now, we Disorient you. Okay, am I in range of Morass? Yes, I am. It's going to block my entire team from going anywhere, but... Unless I can really sneak it, but no, I don't think it's going to be possible. I think we just take the debuff and move on. I'm going to Morass you. And then I will delay, and yeah, like I can bounce that, so I will yield back down. Tiger can use Anticipation to get a little bit of free stuff here. So we walk up to here. We hit Anticipation to make you even easier to crit. And then you can't yield anymore, so at best you shoot the railgun or do nothing. That's a little scary. So I'm going to have you run up to here. And just simply throw down the vision blocker. And we'll be fine. I think just with Refract here, we'll be okay. We'll have what we need. You're not going to get any melee attacks here, that's for sure. But it's fine. Yeah, you really can't see very far, can you? So now I'm really relying on Anarchist having enough damage by herself. Which is a little scary, but I honestly think we'll be fine. I'm going to put you here. Have you end your turn. You guys are all over there. We have Refract blocking the movements. You, I believe, can't yield anymore, but you can marker sights. Let's put another debuff down. Okay, you've been debuffed by everything I possibly could use on you. To be a little bit safer, I'm going to throw down Venom Trap right now. Because, you know, let's just cross our T's and dot our I's a little bit. Okay, cool. We've put 5 different debuffs on you now. And then, yeah, I believe, right, if I put Anarchist somewhere like here, you are going to be easily in Slash Slide range. So I get Slash Slide plus Basic Attack plus 1 Claw hit. My Shred chance is 45%. That might not be good enough. You know what? I take it back. I think we let you walk around aimlessly, and we see what happens. I don't think 2 strikes with no one else shooting is safe enough. So, just kidding. We're done here. I'm going to not bother with smoke, because I don't think this person goes far enough, although I kind of put you in a dangerous position, but I think... Maybe I shouldn't think. I think it'll be okay. Smoke is way safer and doesn't cost anything. I'm going to smoke to make sure we're safe. And then, let's see what happens. You shouldn't be going very far or very fast, but I still have no guarantees. And you can't even see the smoke because your vision is really, really, you know, shortened here. You are going toward me. You are investigating. You're already out of AP. Yeah, that was going to be scary enough. I'm glad we didn't do anything there. All right, I'm going to knock this back down because I'm pretty sure... Oh, interesting. Okay. Motion fields do get... That's right. Motion fields get blocked by line of sight. I knew that, actually. Like, hard cover breaks them. So, yeah, that was expected. Let's see. Who does this? I think we wait for everybody. Most of my weaponry is going to be silent anyway. So I think we get to kind of chill. Ooh, actually, you know what? I think Vadon has a good chance of being... No, he's behind a wall here. He should be able to auto-duck and never get in danger. I think we can just let this happen. You're patrolling. No one cares. I think you can go for this and it doesn't matter at all. You're basically always doing this, so... Turn on snapping. Doesn't really matter, though. This guy, we already know he's standing still, so I'm not going to bother to pretend like it matters here. Oh, shoot. Wait, really? Huh, maybe it does trigger and I'm just wrong. Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter too much. Well, first hit crits. Your health is pretty low. Are you dying in 2 claw hits? It's pretty likely, actually. First hit was good enough. Second hit gets what we want. Now that you're gone, I'm going to delay and see what this guy does. Good for you. You've been pulled. You may or may not get into Toxic Cloud in time. The Toxic Cloud's going to move and maybe catch you. Not sure. You're finally moving around. Yeah, okay. Motion field. Blocked by cover. Oh, you know what? Should motion fields be blocked by smoke? It says cover blocks it. I could go either way, but it's a little intuitive to me that smoke would brick these. Doesn't matter too much, but want to bring up the idea. Yeah, so I don't care too much about making much of tally here, but so it's been discovered? I guess so? I don't know who discovered it. I feel like we killed anybody who's... No, yeah, this person lived for a turn and discovered it, so yeah. There is somebody probably running this way. Although, part of me is like, why not let... Yeah, if I can delay the escalation, it's good, actually. As much as I don't really care about making tally here and, you know, letting them have that go on. Sorry, I don't care about generating tally, and so, you know, they can go ahead and... let's see, can I want to be in dissolve range, maybe. I'm going to start by doing this, and then maybe I dissolve, maybe I don't. But this puts me in smoke, so I don't get spotted by anybody. Yeah, I don't want to escalate if I can help it. Let's go let everyone have their turn now. You're going back to your patrol route, which is back there. Actually, maybe even farther. That's fine. We'll get the ambushes needed. Okay, so you're going to be following... Yep, you're at the camera. Now you're patrolling. Or hunting, I should say. No biggie there. You're just hunting. Or no, you're following lore because you didn't make it the first turn. Okay. Omega does whatever. Who cares? Okay, this is telling me I'm not triggering this. I'm confused, but I'm just going to press this and see what happens. Oh! Oh, if you're on the outside of the smoke, it's no longer blocked. So you can run through the smoke, but on the outside ring, it... okay. Okay, so bug... yeah, okay, low prio. Okay, so, smokes and motion fields are a little buggy. So, if you're in the smoke, motion fields don't trigger. If you're outside the smoke, but smoke is directly blocking line of sight, it does. This is probably a bug, and it should block the whole way through. Probably. Let's see. There's no one else I have to really delay for here. I think... Do I want to try for this kill? I'm going to have a hard time getting all the way over, and I'm also going to be really sad about the fact that... Let's see. I would ideally like to yield to more of my team, but that's not going to really happen here. So we're just going to trigger... We're just going to go through Morass. It's going to be a little bit sad, but not the end of the world. Not the most useful thing. I'm going to slow you... Ooh, actually, you know what's scary? I forgot. We have you right there who's scary as well. Okay, I'm going to rewind on Tiger, so that Tiger can put down a vision blocking wall for us. I'm going to hide right here, and if the entire team can hide right... Yep, I misclicked, actually. The entire team can hide, like, right around here, and we put down Refract, we're going to be fine. And we can ambush, so... Put you here, you should be okay. Anarchist will need to duck. We get Morass. It's not the end of the world. Hopefully the Vanguard can go far enough. I don't know for sure. Moosey's going to be a little bit annoying. It is what it is. Omega does whatever. Shouldn't be a problem. Looks like we're alright. Yep, you're just going back to your old spot. You basically have to duck for this, but with 4 AP, I think you get far enough. I'm not too worried. Yeah, we're not going to have any big problems here. Okay, I go here. I put down refract to make sure we're okay. Something like this is going to block everything we need. Yeah, this is going to block, get a little bit closer, cover a couple more angles. This will block everything we need. I am tempted to get some more lure value. This is going to despawn at the end of the turn, so really I just want to drag both of you somewhere easy to kill. So I'm thinking if both of you go right here, you're as easy to kill as possible. It makes the most sense to me. I'm in an early anticipation here just to get the cooldown started, and I want to crit you for the kill anyway. The Vidon can only go so far. Unfortunately, wait, really? That's so weird that sometimes it would block and sometimes not. I definitely don't understand the mechanics there. Might be buggy. It is what it is. You're probably far enough away that's not a big deal for you to be there. Toxcloud does hit him. That's nice. We get a fresh 3 turns of damage there. Yeah, so this has triggered, I think, 2 different points. Yep, so Ada and Jabo are on the way. This guy has a really bad initiative roll, which is very scary. He's not the most protected. Let's see. So yeah, you're going to be running right to here, which means he's not getting out. And then you're running over here, which kind of means that. You're going there. That's great. I'm going to have Remake buff Vidon, and it'll be pretty reasonable. He'll have his tools back as well. So I'm going to yield. You're just going to Toxcloud now, because they're all on the way anyway. And you're not dying to Toxcloud on your own, but I have no Venom. Ooh, this got a little bit close, but I'm okay. If I put you here, I can use other tools as needed, so I'm going to run through Morass, hide by the wall, and then I will likely disorient you. Yeah, we're Morass debuff, but it's not that bad. We're hidden for now. You're on a sprint, which is... just means you're a little anxious. It's fine. We're going to get some real slash slide value, finally. So part of the reason I like running kinetic heavy weapons, or sorry, kinetic focused weapons on Warmachine, is that Warmachine has a fairly consistent 30% kinetic damage increase. Choppa also gives kinetic damage. Although I don't have it learned on her. And then basically because of that loop, I tend to run Armor Shred as the primary sword. I am not certain if that's the exact right way to play it out. I think there's totally a world where, you know, I'm using clubs and pure damage claws, and it may work out for the better. Okay, if I put you here, easy slash slide, and again, you guys are not going to be catching me, so I can just do this and it's fine. Let's look at our slash slide value. You guys can hear me, I don't care. I spend 2 AP. Hello to the bad guys. Slash slide. I could slash slide short and then slash slide behind you afterwards. That'll make my overall positioning better. Didn't get the shred, not a big deal. We go again. This will kill you guys. Down goes 1. Wow, I glanced on that one, I think. I think we still go for the damage here. That worked pretty well. Cool, down they go. We are escalating this turn, but shouldn't be a huge problem. Somebody with more than 20 health can grab these laser wires and not worry about it too much. And we can come up this side. Someone can duck in for that box, and we'll be good to go. Move speed, of course, still a little bit low here, thanks to Morass, but it's fine. Your hunt is done, and you're just patrolling, so no one cares. Okay, cool. Yeah, we don't go very far in these turns right now, because my move speed is not great. It's okay, though. These trash bags block enough line of sight, I'm not too worried. Escalation is coming this turn, so I'm not going to do any device disabling, just in case it's turning them back on. Wouldn't mind knocking these both out. This Toxcloud is going this way. I don't think it reaches all the way up here, so we can make this route no problem. Still want that box, though, if I can help it. Still also want the other 6 kills if I can help it. That shouldn't be too bad. They're all getting pretty low, and there's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7 guys on the map right now. You're not quite dead on your own. I think we can find a way to pull these guys around later on, though, and get what we came for. So I think for now it's chill. We can get these kills a little bit later. I think it'll work. There's no tally events on this side of the map. Should be okay. Again, we're getting all this Toxcloud damage, and then at the end, I think we just kind of go loud. We drag a bunch of people towards us with gunfire noises, and we clean up what we need to clean up. That's a kill. Okay, there's the reinforcements. That's fine. They're not going to know where to go. They don't know where we are. I still think we can find what we need to find. We beat you on initiative. Haha. Part of me wants to walk up and shoot this guy, but again, I think we can play the finesse game for a bit longer and it'll still work out in the end. I think just getting you all the way across right now is fine. Don't need to do anything right now. I will shut these both down. Well, I can shut these both down or not. Basically, knocking this down is going to save me 4 tally, but actually, I might want to generate that and like pull all the guards my way. So, yeah, I think we're going to play it that way. I think Remake should feel fairly safe where she's standing. I think we can let these guards walk around. I will knock these laser gates down on this turn. I think that'll be reasonable. You can wait. As far as move speed is concerned, 115. Yeah, okay, fastest is the War Machine. Reasonably enough well placed that she can get some going. I might burn VCAPs, I might not. I'm not sure yet. Let's go get info on the guards. Okay, you're dead, doing nothing. Great. I'm going to have you knock down the other laser gate. And then someone can walk this way if they want, but I think Toxicod's going to be a little bit obnoxious, so probably not. You are getting toxed. You're not going to quite die, but you will lose some health. Boy, you ran pretty far. Remake, yeah, actually, it's much worse for her, so yeah, pretty clearly it's going to be Anarchist. Am I worried about you guys being in a dangerous spot for me? A little bit, actually. Maybe we just grab this. I think at this point we're fine. We kind of know where everyone else is and is going. Okay. We got a high-quality rifle, or sniper rifle stock, it looks like. That should be probably a lot of crit damage. Seems worthwhile. He's not quite dead, but he's certainly quite low. That Toxicod should still catch him, so that's not a big problem. So Anarchist can do this. Tiger's down 1 AP, so I'm thinking... If I'm not too worried about you guys, I don't think I am. And you're dying. And Remake, well, Remake doesn't have pre-computed back, I don't think. We can double check that. Remake does not have pre-computed. If I go here, I'm hoping that I can outrace Toxicloud, which is a little scary to me. I don't want to be beholden to that. My initiative is not great anymore, so this could still look bad. Nope, she rolled great. Can we take those? These guys could still roll above, but as they come forward, they'll be slowed. If they go close enough to actually catch her, they'll be slowed, so I'm not super worried. I can also lure if needed. I can delay to 1, then lure if needed. Okay, you found the corpse and are hunting. You are morassed, but you are... Oh, you're also Toxicod. That's huge. Minus 150 to you. Is your hunt going to the same place? Probably not quite as far. Nope, it does. You guys are the best hunters of all time. Thank you. You're just patrolling and, yeah, not special at all. Well, Toxicod will actually re-debuff these guys. I'm thinking I might even want to do this here. Like, as Toxicod runs forward and they leave the area, if they walk back into it, I believe they'll get re-debuffed. I also do want to set up for these last few kills, and looks like this is a reasonable group for it. So I want to kind of find the right place to put it down to get all the kills that I want. And it is kind of... We can probably let them hunt a little bit farther forward. But at some point, yeah, I think for now we can wait. I think for now it can wait. I will actually probably ping her one person and try to cut them off and kill them here. Just throw it down and we'll find somebody to kill with that. Here, somebody run over there so I can kill you. Okay, okay. As mentioned, Anarchist rolled pretty well. This guy gets a new 3-turn Toxicod debuff. You die. We're up to 6 kills now, 5 to go. Or 7 kills, 4 to go. One of the two. 6 kills, 5 to go. Bonus influence, not a bad thing. I think once again, we wait and see what happens, although Anarchist needs to move for sure. I think you can burn all your AP. I'm not going to use my shotgun for anything here. I could... Ooh, you know, I'm actually really tempted to do this. It gets me really far away from them. I'm easily beating Toxicloud. I don't mind 1 tally there, and it's way faster than what I was doing. And I'm not worried about you guys, because you're just not going to get close enough. There's almost no way. And if you do it close enough, we can bail you out. So 1 tally, not a huge deal. You're done for now. It's okay. Vidon should once again be reactive and find out if there's anything worth doing. You're doing whatever. You're just hunting around and not dying on your own. You're guarding, no one cares. You're just hunting and, yeah, you're not dead yet. Okay, cool. You're the one following that. Oh, are you going to speed? You do. Okay, shoot. I did not really expect that to happen. I did not expect that combo of events, but we can deal with that. So I don't mind that this guy can hear the railgun, although I also don't mind delaying and waiting. Oh my gosh, you're like actually 1 hit here. Can I go both? I can maybe go both, but I should wait for you to end your turn first. Because I don't want you to fight me. Let's see. You're not always dead. Yeah, I need to wait for you. Let's take this shot because I want to know if Remake and Vidon have to fight. Okay, they don't. This guy heard gunfire. You saw a corpse. Now, what are you doing on your turn? Looking around? Are you blocking her railgun line of sight? You actually are, I think. It's really unfortunate for me. Still didn't really want to risk it. I can delay. Vidon can yield. Tiger does not indeed have the shot. That's what I assumed. From there you can shoot him. So, not a huge concern. I am, though, don't want to evac, of course. But I'm going to go ahead and debuff you for crit chance, so that you're easier to kill. And then I don't want to trigger this. I don't want to generate more tally if I can help it. We're going to have almost the right number of kills already. Not quite, but we're close. These 2 kills are pretty much guaranteed. Supposed to be at 9. You know, no, I will. I need to pull more guards my way so that we can get what we want. I know this is going to add 1 guard. Actually, let's see. This is going to add 1 guard. This is going to add 1 guard. And we're already killing these 2. We've got enough. I should just stop here. That should be acceptable. Let's see. For Vidon, I'm going to yield back to Remake. Oh, I can't. Okay. Is there anything I can do that's good? Not really, no. I could go up here and be kind of... Actually, it's not even that loud. These turn back on, though, so I don't really want to risk that. I'm just going to have you run up in a similar boat here. Actually, can you... I think you can debuff him for crit chance. That seems worth it to me. No, you can't. I take it back. If you're here, it's not any better. No, it's not. Alright, whatever. I'm not too worried. I trust Remake. I'm going to marker sights to make it even easier, even though she's probably getting guaranteed hits here. So, marker sights you. Good job. Alright, Remake, what you got? You've got... Yeah, if you're here, you have direct line of sight. And I am in interference spike range, so it should be totally reasonable. Now, this guy is armored. My damage is still pretty good. Now, no, Vidon didn't lose, but everyone else kind of lost an initiative. This is not doing enough damage to kill unless I crit. My crit chance is pretty high. I should wait an extra turn. I don't believe I need to rush this. I don't think there's a good reason to rush this. So I'm going to put you here. I think that's fine. We'll trigger another tally event. That's okay. You're probably going to chase me down, but your initiative is kind of bad. Am I worried about you chasing me down? I'm going to put you at an 18, and I'm going to minimum roll a 14, so it's likely you don't catch me out. If I go -2 here, right, if I stop short like this, I always go before you. I think it's okay. Let's just kind of guarantee it. Here you go. I have -2 to you. And now I can't roll below a 16. Oh, wait. No, he's at 18. Wait, what am I doing? How can I not do basic math? If I go here, I'm not in interference spike range. I can pre-compute myself. No, I can't pre-compute myself. Okay, I'm going to put centering then on my War Machine, just to make sure she's safe. And since I can't do anything else, if you're at 16 and I'm in roll of 16, we just kind of fight you next turn. You're going backwards anyway. I'm still going to hug this cover, and I think that's fine, and I'm just going to end my turn here. And it'll be okay. So he gets retox slider for funsies. Okay, a lot of guards being sent, but that's going to be enough to kill them all. So that's fine for me. Alright, you're on patrol, no one cares. Are you being sent? No. Remake wins the initiative roll. I'm thinking I want to interference spike you and also shoot you. If I interference spike you, I don't necessarily have enough damage to kill you all at once. So I think I interference spike you and set up for the War Machine. You're not quite dying to poison on your own, but it's close. Like, we have more guards coming our way. If I go here, I'm in range. I can drop you to 12. This will give me space to get Anarchist to safety. You should be slowed enough by this that you're not a big threat. Maybe I should have stood here in the first place. That was still going to be in range, and I would have been in better cover. That's a mistake on my part. If you're going at 12, we can probably just jump you entirely. I mean, like, what's wrong with doing this, actually? Anarchist can get in range and use claws here, right? She can make that run with 5 AP. That's not a problem at all. You would hear gunfire, but Vidon can shoot you. Should I be worried about that? Actually, I'm trying to think. Like, I think we just take this and it's okay. There's a decent chance I kill you anyway. Okay, you have 1 HP. Downer is whatever. Anarchist gets a kill. I think we can send Vidon to kill you, probably. You're on the way, but you're toxed. Yeah, if Vidon plays for this... It's 19 meters away. Reasonably accurate as it is. This looks quite playable. This kill is basically a lock. I think I can yield to this guy, though. Because he can't see my team. And we can get the info, and it's not going to be a problem. You've already had your turn. You've kind of already had your turn. I think we can let this guy go and get the info. That seems safe enough to me. You're just hunting. No one cares. You are... I figured you were going to ignore the gunfire. You did. Although I still might want to try to kill you guys. You're hunting uselessly. This guy's way over here, and I think got pulled. This guy needs to be killed. We go up to here. That is not Crimson Vector range. Okay, then we go to here. That's Crimson Vector range, and a mix of Crimson Vector and regular attacks will get this kill. Yeah, if I do it from here, I get to skip the camera. Crimson Vector always kills. Camera sees the body. I don't really care, though. Hello, you've seen me. What a dangerous situation I'm in. Just kidding. Down you go. I get my bonus stats. You rolled a 12, so if I could sneak up on you, that would be great. I cannot do that, though. Triggering more cameras isn't ideal. You're an easy kill, though, which is nice. Downer will easily be on for the future turns. I don't know if I care about you hearing me. I guess I don't really want a bunch of guards sent my way, but also, like, I beat you in initiative, and you can't see me, and next turn I'm just going to go hit you with a sword a few times. So, I guess bring it, and I don't care. I can get a couple pixels, which seems fine. Yep, bunch of tally, but we're escalating anyway. Didn't roll the best initiative, but who cares? I can wait for this guy to run across the map, maybe, but he probably just dies to random poison stuff. Let's see, we need 3 more kills, which is probably you 3. You're not quite dead, and you're not quite dead. I could shoot this guy, and it's completely guaranteed. 2 tally for gunfire is whatever, I don't really care. Down you go. So we got 2 more kills to go, which is you 2. Can I get around this cover? Looks like no. Then I'm going to hug right here where I can step out from cover to shoot. That's going to basically guarantee... Can't quite... Yeah, that's going to be in range. A little bit more tally. Don't really care. Alright, what do you got? Is it running into Tox Cloud? It is not. It's fine, though. Could go for a Venom Trap on you and it would work, but... I think we still just get you with the other stuff. Like, we'll get you with the Railgun. So, I don't really care. You'll run across the map. Yes, it's more tally. Not a huge deal. This box is easy. This box is going to be gotten. We'll be fine. Anarchist has red line for next turn. That's good. Tox Cloud will eventually despawn. I think this actually might be the turn. It is. You've been sent towards all this stuff. Escalation looks like it is going to be drugs. No, it's 1 tally. Okay. Duck for the camera. Nice. You are fine. Yep, you guys was hunting around where you saw those corpses. You're sadly not quite dead. How can I make sure that my War Machine gets what she needs? Because there is a world where this fails miserably. I mean, it really shouldn't, but... Let's see. If I rewind you, you have Crimson Vector, you have Berserk Haze. Doesn't help very much. Doesn't do a whole lot. She has enough AP for a lot of attacks, though. Yeah, I don't know if there's much of a reason for using any buffs here. I think we just think she has the damage, and I'm pretty sure that's correct. I don't see how she wouldn't have the damage, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna go hit you a few times. And, I mean, you're just dying to this. There's, like, no way. So, here you are. You heard me. You actually didn't see me, so I actually get surprise target here, which is funny. We get the stealth crit for 5.6x. You'll love to see it. I am so happy they changed the rules around letting you get back into stealth if you one-hit people, or like you clear them out in the same turn that you fought them. It's so nice. It's so fun doing all that stuff. This guy is easily cleaned up. I'm just going to run. Well, let's see. I should wait to see what you do, just to be safe. Everyone here is fine where they are. We need one final kill to clean everything up. You're in range of one person. That kill is a guarantee. Let's just claim it. Down you go. They're angry. It doesn't matter that they're angry. Let's keep running towards the exit at this point. Should I lure you? I guess to be safe, I can lure you. Leave 1 AP. So from what I have discovered or identified or believe is the pattern here. And then for funsies, here. Have a refract wall. Does it matter? Not at all. Anyway, what I think I've discovered is that... oh, you need to yield to Anarchist so that she can get buffed for the future turn. Okay. Then if she goes first, she's always going to be safe getting out. Alright. So you're going to go to here. Anarchist is at 20 initiative. I use Rewind. She stays at 20 initiative. This isn't working, at least on a future turn. We'll see if she becomes 23 on like the next turn somehow. That seems really unlikely, though. Vadon is going to be here. And, oh, we need the box. Let me not be an idiot and grab the box. Don't exit. You need the box. Okay. You guys over there, I don't care. So Anarchist, yep, still at 28, which is basically nothing special. I'm going to use Rewind on you to see if anything happens there. Sec level 4 is chill. Last lockbox is pretty chill. Okay. Stuff I'm going to sell, basically. So yeah, you didn't get Rewind initiative. But if it's the same turn, I believe it actually works. So Tiger's at 20. Tiger goes at 23. Yeah, so for whatever reason, Rewind only gives initiative if it's still their active turn, which is very weird. I don't know why it works like that, but for whatever reason, that's what happens. Mission complete. Under an hour. We did it. Now, so for me, this is Tuesday night. Earlier today, they a new patch came out, which added a new map that unfortunately I've yet to be able to roll. I did a few saves and loads, and I couldn't get it. I don't know if it's requires a Corporal faction or not, but I haven't gotten any Corporal faction opponents. But these are all injected, by the way. We had some injected files here. These are all of them. Still beating Dr. Sevenfold. It's called that because you beat him 7 times. But anyway, the thing I was trying to say was... so not only did they put a new map out today, which at some point I'll get, but also one of the devs teased that Truck Job Part 2 comes out on Thursday, which this is going to be Thursday morning's episode. And so the next one is going to be recorded Thursday night, ideally with the update out. And if I am lucky, I can get the mission generated and run it right away. It unlocks a cool power play, or it unlocks a... it's going to unlock a different cybernetic service, which is pretty exciting. So I'm going to try to leave like enough of a buffer where I can get that mission generated. We're also closing on a power level 6, which is going to matter as well. Let's do our class training. Knight goes +1. Right, so we could go for a Rewind cooldown. I don't really feel like I need this row very badly. I don't even really feel like I super need +1 charge, but it is a really nice talent. We could definitely go for centering and get the tank value. I'm going to go ahead and invest here. I'm thinking, do I want to increase the overall benefit by a third or increase the duration by in between a third and a quarter based on what their turn order was. I'm thinking I kind of want to go duration first. Well, I'm usually using it when I'm in danger. So no, let's go ahead and do this investment here. And I think that'll be okay. There's a world where we go for AoE minus 10 evasion interference spike and then go all the way up here for it being 11 minus initiative and a second charge and a lot of range with the AoE. There's a world where we do this. I mean, minus 11 interference spike plus downer is minus 17 and can actually brick people's turns. I'm willing to like try this out and see if it's actually low-key good. Sounds interesting at least. Face gets level 15. Great. I'm going to leave my maxed out handpicked. I'm going to leave Puppet Master and Dealmaker as they are. Token Spire, I just keep forgetting to use often enough that I'm just going to leave it. Ultimately, though, only other way around would be through a bunch of other nodes like this, so not like I'm going to go any other direction. I could grab the charge of field coordination, although someone reported a bug where if you don't have your charges all the way back, taking +1 charge does not... it is on the like 17-day cooldown, whereas if you have your charges and you grab it, it'll be on a 0-day cooldown and you get your charge right away. So I'm going to delay grabbing that charge for as long as I can. And so I'm going to instead try to get value in this stuff, injecting set files and dropping the cooldown, so I can digitally coordinate as much as possible. Warmachine +1 is... I was going to go into Pulse Gen, right? That's what I said I was going to do. Because I have what I could grab cooldown on Slash Slide. This is like decently useful. But I kept saying I wanted to make Pulse Gen like happen, so I'm going to go ahead and try that. I'm going to go top row. I know I don't have one yet. I could also just respec to grab this. You know, that's what I should do, is invest in Slash Slide for now, and then respec when it's available. I should also really grab Power Slice +1 charge, so I have way more access to armor reduction. Next talent point is at... I just grabbed it at 13, so I think the next one's going to be at like 19, I think. So, yeah, realistically what I should do is respec, take out Pulse Gen Master for now, and actually grab Power Slice, but I have one token, but I'm going to leave it for now. I don't think it's a big enough deal. Final point now into Cybersword. I wanted to go into here. I've got what I wanted in Coordinated Charge. I could grab the initiative. It would be okay. I can start investing in marker sites, which is probably not a bad idea. Because I got most of what I want from Sword. +1 range here. I can probably ditch. Could grab a charge here. That's not a bad idea. I think I will just invest heavily in marker sites. Oh, wait. I have a talent limit here. I could try once again getting Red Dot to work. I didn't like it a lot on my Soldier. Maybe as a more melee-focused character, this will get value. It also might not. Don't get me wrong. 5 evasion, 1 initiative is not the best upgrade, but I might take this 10-meter range upgrade and see if we can get there. I don't know. I'm just going to try stuff out, right? That's part of what I'm doing here. So there's training done. I think I should figure out file sets and make money. But otherwise, let's see. So yeah, to whom can I sell stuff? Let's go with not created by a set. He's going to be sold for pure cash. And then now we have created by a set, and I already know Dr. Karos. I already know gold stacks. So in terms of making money, you owe me 2 favorites. It's not too many, but it's an okay number. A lot of cash from Dance Hall, a lot of cash from gold stacks, but I actually want to bump this. Taylor Stryzek is going to be the one who's going to get new services, right? Part 2. I guess I'm spoilering the like the result of Truck Job Part 2, but I guess plug your ears, skip forward if you don't want to know. From what I read on Discord, basically there's going to be a new cybernetic service. It's going to be, I don't know, Rook Tech prototypes or something, who knows? And it's going to go to Taylor when she finishes getting boosted. I assume it's, you know, the cybernetic research that she was stealing from her old employer, and bring it to her new job. And it's like, hey, ready to implant it. Let's go. I'm your gal. And so she's going to get influence already from what we're already doing there. So I think we maybe wait. Dance Hall pays the most. I just kind of want money. Dance Hall pays the most, and we can move her towards 90. Can I sell to anybody else? Okay, Poe's already in line, so not really anything here. Yeah, if I could have boosted Dr. Ash, I would, but she doesn't buy this stuff. A lot of people actually buy this. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. 3 Heroes of Basile is actually, this is going to line up almost perfectly. I will try to remember to save that for her. This one can go to somebody else. Hacking Drugs I wouldn't mind, but you're already capped out. Vertigo is at 30, and I wouldn't mind bumping you some more. She's already on a power play, though, so I should wait. Yeah, we don't really have the space for this right now. Okay, then I guess we're done, because I'm going to leave a lot of this stuff on red. I'll move forward on the detox once this is at 0 days, but I'm going to leave this where it is for now. I might choose to keep saves coming and make this mission happen, but I don't have a reason to play time forward at all. Next up is going to be, I think, trying to make Truck Job happen. You know, fingers crossed it'll work. So that's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.